Hi everyone, and welcome to a throw together real quick lose redos. I'm sitting having coffee this morning, and all of a sudden I hear noise in Carl's room, which is odd because Carl moved in with Jess.
Surprise!
So he walks out, and he says, "I got some things to do, wedding stuff." So he says, "When I come back, we'll film. You have about an hour to get everything ready."
Look, it took a little bit more than an hour, but it still gave you an ample
Yes.
amount of time to get everything ready.
So I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. So I look in the fridge, and there's nothing there because Michelle and I weren't home for a couple of days.
Well, I also ate a bunch of the food that was in there, so...
So, luckily,
I did eat.
I had some chicken I roasted off the other night. I didn't finish cleaning it. Last minute stuff, you know.
You're lucky I didn't finish cleaning it.
And some yellow rice. So what I decided to do is I'm going to make a white chicken chili. Okay? So, and then I'm going to enhance the rice a little bit. So this is how we're going to start. We're going to do a little olive oil in there.
That's vodka.
Yeah, used to be. But used to be's don't count anymore.
Nope.
Okay. Let's turn this on. I need another minute for that. Then I found these in the fridge. And I found these in the fridge. Luckily, I had a couple of jalapeno mixed in with the peppers, so I'm going to use those. This, I'm going to just cut off. Okay, and what I'm going to do here, kick that up a touch. This pan, I'm going to throw in some onion.
About like one large onion.
It's one large onion. I'm just going to hold back just a touch.
You hold back?
Yeah, well, because I'm going to
So there is a rule.
I'm going to reuse it.
You're gonna reuse something? I never would have thought.
We're going to get this going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in, I have about a heaping teaspoon of cumin. And I have just about a teaspoon of oregano. I'm going to throw that in. We're going to get that working.
And ladies and gentlemen, when I was taking down the recipe for this, and I asked about all the ingredients, he assured me that there was a heaping teaspoon of both cumin and oregano in this recipe.
I actually sit and write a recipe first, so I can formulate what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. And then as I'm prepping, I change it.
And this all happened within the hour in which I had to do stuff too. So the fact that you came up with a recipe within the hour is incredible nonetheless.
Okay, the rest of the onion and the scallions I'm throwing in the saute pan. The jalapeno, I cut a jalapeno. I had two, but I decided to only use one. And originally I was going to put it in here, but now I'm going to put most of it in this pot and just put a little in here. And I'll explain everything in a minute. I also have a can of green chilies. Oh man.
Oh, it smells good.
Smell
Yeah.
it? Smells good from here.
And I've been stuffy for like the last 2 or 3 days, so this, oh, it smells awesome.
Alright, I chopped up a couple of the peppers that I had, and they're actually, they're all going to go in the saute pan.
And these are just basic sweet peppers,
Yeah.
nothing spicy about them.
So, so I'm going to drop the heat on that. In the blender, I pureed some garlic before, because as everyone knows who watches my video, I always keep pureed garlic in here. So I was out, so I just made more. I'm going to put the white beans in the blender, a healthy squirt of garlic, equivalent to about 2 cloves. I'm going to add some chicken stock. About 1/3 of the container. Oh, would help if I turned it on.
That would help.
That would help. So I'm pureeing the white beans. That's going to give the hardiness to the chili.
It'll thicken it up a little bit too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's all she wrote for this.
Because remember, this isn't a regular red chili, this is white chili,
It's a
so there's
white
no
chili.
tomato paste in here to thicken it up.
Nope. Smells delicious. Okay, so we're going to kick up the temp on here. Now, this jar
Brace yourselves, everyone.
is deadly. A friend of mine had given me a bag of habanero peppers. So what I did was I cut them, seeded, deveined them, chopped them, put them in the jar. And then I'm looking at all the seeds in the veins. I got another jar, and I put all the seeds and the veins in the jar, added oil, and I let it sit for 6 months. This is brutal as it is. I added the oil from the seeds and the veins, and I got to drop it, and it went like that. Whoa. It is major hot.
This is like a WMD.
Yeah, this is, so I'm going to add
Different kind of destruction, but you know.
a little bit to the chili.
Not a healthy amount.
No, no. But enough to give it some nice heat. I'm still going to add just a sprinkle of pepper, and then a bunch of pepper in here. Yes, I am using the same spoon for both. I did not change.
There's no rules.
There's no rule. As the saying goes, you're going to eat it, make it the way you want. What I'm also going to do, actually,
He's changing stuff now.
I'm going to
We'll save those for later. I will say one mistake that my father made. He left a bag of chips behind me.
Yeah, but then we have I lost half my garage to a pantry. So, originally I was just going to do the rice and the chili, and then I saw the chips. And I said, you know what? That'll make a nice garnish. So, it's there.
They make a nice snack too.
Now we need to get serious. So, I'm taking out some of the chicken. I roasted 3 large chickens the other night.
When he
Because
says
I
large,
normally do different types of salads, or I'll take a green salad, spinach, and arugula salad with some chicken on it for lunch. This is already cooked. You can do this with fresh chicken. You want to get all that flavor. Put more chicken in there. This looks really good.
it is a chicken chili, so.
Yes.
And for those of you wondering, no, I still don't know what a salad is.
Okay, so the chicken is in the pan. Let's get that working.
Beans, garlic. That's our chili thickener. And you get all the garlic out of the blender too. Most of the garlic out of the blender. Yeah, that's rice.
So leftover rice is just going to enhance the flavoring of this just a little bit. So I was going to add peas, but guess we don't need peas.
Hi.
In all fairness, neither does Elise. So,
We're both pains, we know. We hear it all the time.
now I'm just going to let this cook down. So this is actually a 3-bean white chili. We are going to bring this up to a boil, which will be shortly. No, I can't do that. Okay, it's not too hot.
No, because you didn't put the super hot chilies in there.
Yeah.
Now the chili, on the other hand, Yeah, it's a little hot.
Okay. It was fine when it first went in.
Oh, dear Lord.
We are doing some parsley on both. I'm going to add about half of the container of sour cream.
If the chili's too hot for you, just take some of that sour cream. And that'll dull the spice right out. You're still feeling it.
What?
You're still feeling it. Oh, that'll definitely wake you up.
Okay. So, as soon as this comes to a boil, we're going to plate. We are going to garnish. And one more thing I want to do.
Got some fresh avocado here.
Thumbs up.
That'll dull the spice as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there.
So I guess today's question will be, if you guys have leftover chicken in your fridge, what's your favorite thing to do with them? Whether it's making chili or even making chicken soup, let us know in the comments.
Okay. Leftover rice. Now I'm going to add some cheese into the chili. I'm also going to top it. Just want to get some of that in there. Oh, look at that.
Cheese is melted.
Man.
A little slippery.
Slippery little sucker.
Yeah. And you got your green onions there.
And there we go. 3-bean white chili, enhanced leftover yellow rice. Use what you have in your refrigerator and turn it into something else. That's the whole idea. Don't waste your food. And once again, as Colin and I say all the time, there's no rules. You're going to eat it. Make it the way you want. Enjoy your food. If you like the video, hit the like button, share, subscribe to the channel. Any comments, please feel free to give me a jingle at leftovers by Lou at gmail.com.
The peppers are really messing with them.
Yeah, a little bit. I still have to eat. Enjoy. Until next time, be safe and good cooking.